Hello guys, my name is Fabrice. Today I'm going to show you how to install Active Directory on a Windows Server 2019. I should let you know that this process is the same if you are using Windows Server 2016. I think even 2012 the process should be identical. Okay, so before we start, there are some preliminary stuff that we have to do. First thing first, we want to change the name of our server, so it's a good practice to do that. So to do that, you can just click here on a local server on the left, and the server is named like this. So it's not a good practice. So if we change that name to something that we can easily read and know what it is, that's better. So to change it, it's very easy. Just click here, and then you can put the name that you want. In my case, I want to name it as Planet Tech HQ. HQ simply means headquarter. So once I have done that, I can do apply and then okay. Okay, so we just changed the name of the server. The second preliminary thing that we have to do is to assign this server a unique IP, a static IP. So if we don't assign the server a static IP, what will happen is it will always change. It will always change to another IP, and every configuration that we have done, and this server will be seen as another computer. So every computer that is linked to it might not, the policy might not work anymore because it can contact that IP. So it's very important that we change the IP address from dynamic to static. To do that is very easy. We can just go here to search, and then we can type in here control panel. Yeah, for some reason my computer is kind of slow. Just be patient a little bit, it will come up. So once we have control panel, we can click on that. It will take us here, and then here we will click on network and internet. So once there, we can click on the first option here, which is network and sharing center. Okay, so I'm using Ethernet. I'm at home. This is my home computer, guys. However, I think on yours, if you are using Wi-Fi, you should see your Wi-Fi name. So I'll just click on the internet here, and then once on this page, I'll click on properties, and we are looking for internet protocol version 4. So it's right here. Just double click on that and it will open. As you can see, obtain an IP address automatically is checked. However, that's not what we want. We want to use the static IP. So for that reason, we have to choose the second option, which is use the following IP address. So click on that. And then we have to enter our IP address, the IP address that we want to use. To keep everything simple, what I want to do is just to know the IP that this server is already using, and then just change back to that. Just assign that IP to this server. So to know that the IP that this server is using, I can just go open the search bar, type in here command prompt, and then command prompt is going to come up. Just click on it. Then we can type in ipconfig. Ipconfig is telling us that we are using this is the IP that we are using. However, this IP is kind of a private IP, so we don't want to use that. If we use that, our computer will not be able to communicate. So since I'm using VirtualBox, it's because it's using NAT to translate this IP. So I want to go and change that. So to change that, you just open your Oracle VirtualBox, and then once it's open, you select the server that you want to configure, and then go to settings. And once it's settings, we locate network on the left right here, and as I told you, it was on that. So to change it, we just select what it says bridge adapter. Bridge adapter simply means is using it's gonna use the same network that my host operating system is using. So once you have selected that, you click OK, and we go back to our server and see. So we can just do ipconfig slash, oops, yeah, we can just do ipconfig, can type slash renew, and then just wait a couple of seconds, ipconfig slash renew, and then we got our new IP. This IP is like our network IP, which is good. So that's the one that we will just enter in here. So just look at those information. We can just look at the IP here and type it in this box right here. So it's 192.168, oops, .1 dot, you can just use the tab to, no, okay, so 132, and then it automatically knows that the subnet mask is 255.255. So the system give us that. The default gateway is going to be this one, right? So we just type in exactly the same thing, 192.168.1, and then 1 again. And then here we have to specify the DNS server we want to use as well. So I'll just use this DNS right here, 127.0.0 again, and then 1. So this is a loopback. So this is a loopback DNS server, and then here alternate, I can just use my default gateway again. The default gateway is 192.168.1.1. Okay, so we have configured our IP. So we just assign the static IP to our server. So we click OK, and then OK again. Then we can close out of this one. Good job. So we have done all the preliminary. Now we can install Active Directory in our server. So in this window, you can just click here, add roles and feature. If you are not, you can just go to here, up here where it says manage, and click on that, and then add roles and feature is going to be there. You can just click on that, and then what we want to do is just click on next, and then role base or feature. So we will just keep it as is, and then next. And then here it's going to tell us, do you want to install it on this server? This is the IP that we specify. Then we say yeah, next. So in that screen, if you have more than one server, then you have to choose the one you want to install the role on. So on this screen, it's going to show us all the roles that we can install. We are trying to install Active Directory domain name services. We just click on that, and then now it's going to show us all the roles and feature that comes with that, and then we can just say add features, and then you see you automatically check everything that we need. So we can just click next. You can just click next, and then this is a very important information. So if you have some time, you can go ahead and read it. It's telling us the server that we are installing the Active Directory on. So just click next once you have finished reading that, and install. So the installation is gonna start. Just be patient. In controller, so you can click here, or you can just click here where it says promote this server to domain controller. And then now we have to specify, select the deployment operation we want to do at a new forest. So click on that, add a new forest, and then here we have to put a fully qualified domain. So you can put whatever you want, but in my case I'll just put HQ dot anytech.com. So put something like that, similar, whatever, like the subdomain and the fully qualified domain. So it doesn't have to be like a real one though, since we are not promoting this server on the internet. So just click next. It's not strong enough, so make sure you put a strong password, and your password has to match, and click next. And then just leave everything here as is. You don't need to check that. I mean, it's gray out anyway, so just click next. And here it's gonna determine the name, the NetBIOS domain name. So it's kind of old. Just leave it as is, or if you want you can change it, but I would suggest you just leave it as is. Doesn't really matter. Click next again. And then it's showing you where everything is, the path where everything is. Just click next. And then here, just click next again. You can read that. Okay, now we can install it. So you always have this kind of warning sign, but don't worry about it. It's for everybody. So just click install. Okay guys, so once your screen comes back, if it shows up like this, like HQ administrator, it means it's good. It means you have installed everything correctly. So just log back in with your normal password, not the one we just created while installing the. So just give it a couple of minutes to load, to fully load. Congratulations guys, you have successfully installed Active Directory in your Windows Server 2019. If you want to go to Active Directory user and computers, you can just click here on tools, and then you have that. Before you didn't have that, so it means Active Directory was successfully installed. Alright, so now you can click on Active Directory. So you have on tools, and then you see everything that Active Directory offers. Stuff that you didn't have before is a sign that Active Directory was successfully installed. For example, if we click here on Active Directory users and computers, now we'll be able to configure that. With that said, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel for more videos, and also like the video. If there's any question, drop in the comment, and I'll be happy to address those questions for you. Thank you so much for watching.